Well, and you said something that I think was profound. It's the idea of, as Americans, it's not just us taking ownership. Prince Harry taking ownership. This is a guy
More Harry.
who through his words has had a very destructive relationship with his family now.
Yeah.
Through his words has hurt his family very deeply.
Yeah.
Okay.
And reasonably so, by the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're hurt, right?
Through his words and his behavior.
Yeah.
It's both. It's just both.
And if I'm there, I would be hurt as well, right? I mean, you're basically, you have thrown them under the bus. Or
You've called them racist. You've left your country. You've given up your responsibilities to the family.
right. You at this point, you have
Scorched earth. That's it. You have burned the boats and the bridges.
You've thrown them under the bus, okay? And then, after throwing them under the bus, you have a baby. Congratulations, by the way. And you name that baby after Queen Elizabeth, the 95-year-old, who you threw under the bus earlier this year. And then after doing that, you get upset and sue news sources because they have reported, which you believe is false, that you didn't consult her in order to use the name. So you've sued news sources before for things that they've said, but here's the thing that gets me. What about the personal responsibility?
Yeah,
the personal responsibility has nothing to do with
the last few years.
The personal responsibility has nothing to do with you deciding that, well, I'm going to use this name and I can't believe news sources are saying this. The reason why they are jumping on you is because you have spent the better part of the last 5 months talking trash about your family.
Yeah.
They're not jumping on you because it's random. You don't see them jumping on your brother. It's because you have red hair. Like, they're not jumping on you for no reason. Yeah. They're jumping on you because you have said things that are you said things that are extremely insulting to your family, and then you bestow this honor, which look, name your child whatever you want to. You've bestowed this honor,
but don't act surprised when people are upset about it. Like don't act like this. The last year hasn't happened.
You did this to yourself. Yeah. You did this to yourself.
Yeah.
And it's the idea of being able to take ownership. And part of me doesn't even believe that he as an individual is even capable of taking ownership. Yeah. And maybe that's part of the upbringing. That's part of
the privilege.
Of the privilege.
That's part of the privilege.
Of not having the ability to take ownership and say, like, maybe people are saying things about me. And maybe that really good looking black guy in Houston, Texas, who wears fabulous red casino pants is saying something about me because the things that I did are hurtful and wrong to my family.
Yeah. Yeah.
At some point, like, let's take ownership for some of these things.
At some point,
right?
yes. At some point, he should. Remember, I think what we're seeing now is a pattern of behavior. I don't think he ever will.
No, I don't.
However, over time and under the scrutiny that he's going to continue to bring on himself, he's going to learn a little bit. Yeah. He's going to learn a little bit. And you can hang out with all your Hollywood friends, and they're going to tell you how great you are. They're going to tell you how cool you are and that it's okay.
They're not your family.
They're not your family. They are not your family. They are not your blood. Yeah. And you can stay at Tyler Perry's house and have interviews with Oprah and name your child whatever you want. They're not your family.
And I feel for him because, and this goes back to what we were talking about. All right.
I don't.
I'll tell you why I say I feel for him. I feel for him because I don't think that he understands what he's destroyed. And by the time he understands it, I fear it will be too late. I don't want anybody to lose a connection with their... I don't feel bad for him.
He's almost 40 years old. He got married late in life. He got married a couple of years ago in your late 30s. You're a grown man. Yeah. Making grown man decisions at this point.
I don't feel bad for him because of the choice he's made. I feel bad for him from a humanity standpoint. Right?
Yeah.
For the same, because of our relationship, I feel bad for him that he has destroyed a relationship with his brother and with a grandmother and other family members. Like, he's done this to himself. I am not ameliorating him for that at all.
It's like we talked about even in our first video. I look at him and I look at that and I look at you and us, and I can't fathom you doing that to me or me doing that to you.
That's because in my heart of hearts, I deeply
can't
hope
fathom
and
that.
believe and pray that I'm not capable of that.
See, and that's me too, Rendon. And if I am, I will take the personal responsibility to take this kind of scrutiny because that's on me.
Yeah.